Good afternoon. It's March 16th in Zone 7B, Tidewater, Virginia, and I'm showing you my Lenten roses, which are blooming for the first time. Most of the vlog you're about to see was shot over a 2-week period, and I'm anxious to show you what I've been doing. So let's get started.
Well, we've been busy filling the beds with the down tree limbs. We've got plenty more to go, but as you can see, it doesn't take a lot to really make a dent. Now, when you put the dirt in the bed, they're going to be, it'll compress quite a bit, but yeah, we're going to still continue to fill these with sticks, cardboard, shredded paper, and then we'll start on the dirt. Aoife has been a great help with the sticks.
Oh, is that better for you?
Tierney's also been a great help with getting this all done. Today I am doing some cleaning in the yard. I just pulled the winter covers off of the green stalks here on the deck and was a little surprised to see that this kale has been planted more than a year, and it is doing great. These are the same kale plants you would have seen in my videos last summer covered in cabbage worms that I pulled off by hand. And now, as you can see, they have grown, filled out. I think we'll be eating kale this week. This also is flat leaf parsley, and it survived. And I have some speckled bib lettuce that has survived, to my shock. So this one, unfortunately, the tags are no longer readable. Pretty sure this is tatsoi and that's mock or maca. None of this lettuce survived, but it was all, well, except for this one. Doesn't look so good. It was a red romaine. The kale that was at the bottom of this one didn't make it, but that's okay. I mean, I'm just thrilled to have this much. Look, this is the parsley has grown underneath and come out over here. So I'm just thrilled to have this much in these green stalks. I don't water them enough. I know that's my problem, and I need to fix that. I need to get on a schedule for this coming growing season to get them watered on a regular basis. In the meantime, I am dumping the dirt in most of these pots that have been lined up on the garden bench, and I'm dumping it into the beds. As you can see, I've added more since that last video. Shredded paper, unshredded paper, just straight out recycling. And then it's dirt from some of these planters that's been used up. I mean, you can see the roots here are quite thick at the bottom. So I don't want to plant new seeds in this dirt, but it'll certainly make a decent base for when I finally get compost. I found compost locally, though it wasn't easy, and I'm still waiting on a reply to how soon I can get it. I have to buy a minimum of 5 yards, which is more than I need to fill these 2 beds, but not a lot more. And I can use it to top off some of my other beds. As you can see, it's almost 70 degrees out here, but there's still ice in this bucket. We did have quite a cold number of nights, but it looks like in the next 10 days it's not going to get below 40. So time to plant. I'm hoping to do some of that today. So I have topped off the soil in this green stock layer, and I'm getting ready to plant Paris Island cob, which is a kind of romaine. The seeds are pretty small, though not tiny. And I'm going to overseed because I want to make sure I get plenty of lettuce for the spring. Sorry, I can't film and sow seeds at the same time because I don't have any way to hold the phone. But you see there's some of the seeds in the ground, and I'm going to spread them out a little bit, cover them up. The soil is already damp, and that should do it. Done. Here's a trick for reassembling. You can see the holes that the water goes through, and you should always align the holes with the pocket. If you align it with the recess, water is not going to get to your seedlings. And because the top layer already has the rosy red romaine, that's what I'm going to sow more of. Even though I was gardening heavily last year, I would have had trouble carrying the soil here, lifting off those levels that are already full of soil and water and putting them back by myself. I would have relied on my daughter to help me. But if you've been following me on Facebook, you know that I have been doing Noom for the last 7, almost 8 months. I have lost 75 pounds, coming to a bit of a plateau, I will have to admit, but I'm happy with the results, and I have built up a lot more strength than I had in the past years of gardening. So while I still do rely on her help for building bins and planters and hauling stuff around, I can do more and more of it on my own. And at 63, I think that's a pretty good indication that I'm going to be around about as long as my relatives, who have mostly all lived into their 90s. So I'm going to eat good, and I'm going to exercise, and I'm going to get in better and better shape all the time. And I look forward to the process. So the peas have come up. They just came out of the ground yesterday. There seems to be a few of them, and I'm happy to say we'll be getting peas soon. Also, there's some spinach coming up, which is all good. The garlic is doing well. You see, there's garlic coming up. And then the one old garlic. And the dogs are happy. They're all out. Yesterday, Tierney and I did a lot of work. We planted the new strawberries. So as you can see, some of these have been there a while, some are new. Some of the strawberries also came from a planter that was on the deck, that they've been there a couple of years, and that's good to get them into this system so they'll all be together. I actually had so many strawberries that I planted a second planter full of strawberries. This is what the old strawberries were in. Hi, girls. And now, and there were also some in that, but now they're in here. We'll see how they do. And I need to remember to water them more regularly. Hi, hi, Kiki. Hi, Kiki. So we have been dumping out containers of dirt that we used. The plastic bin idea, which I got from a vlogger in California, was interesting, but it didn't really work for me very well. So I have this one is about halfway filled now. It's got dirt in it, and the dirt, we definitely found earthworms in the dirt, so that's good. That'll help with this ecosystem when it finally gets done. And I have found compost, which I will be ordering today. All right, so I've got 2 bins left that I have to deal with. And the reason they haven't been dumped is because they have lemon balm. And lemon balm is very, very invasive. So I've got to figure out what to do with the lemon balm, and then these will be gone. I've got those 2 planters to deal with. At this point, I don't intend to add any more raised beds this year. That might change. I'm having to buy a whole truckload of soil instead of 3 yards, which is really all I need. So I've got extra. I might build some more. You never know. Anyway, that's it for today. I hope by the next video to have dirt in the beds, the trellises up, and seeds in the ground. I'm really looking forward to that. I think spring is here. I think we're done with winter. Well, I mean, we might get some more cold temperatures, but I don't think we're going to get any more snow. So, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please hit the like icon. Subscribe to the video if you haven't already. Leave a comment so I know that you've seen it and enjoyed it. Let me know what you'd like to see more of. Have a great day, and thanks for watching.